Kia rānei shinapatia rānei titi kia tata akene titi ane kia akene tiai. Welcome to this frequency. It's a mid-month frequency for December 2025. As we come into December 2025, or the end of December 2025, we're heading towards the solstice. So the solstice energies are very present. And these energies are really about they're traditionally, and well, they're understood in that they are about going either inwards if you're moving more into the winter solstice and then coming out, and having more of that external expression as being the focus, more of the focus of your life, as you come into, if you're coming to the more of the summer solstice. And when we think about solstices, either winter or summer, we're also thinking about transitions. So we're thinking we're moving kind of very deeply inward, or we're moving more kind of more outward. So it's more like the sun is kind of bringing us out, or the winter months are asking us to kind of cocoon and look inwards a little bit. And so these are transition energies in a way. They're transitioning us into a seasonal change in the external world, which also is it encourages, or it supports us to have a transition in how it is that in our being state, and how it is that we're in relationship to ourselves. Tiana titiara na ashikata akene tia. And then, so this is the solstice energy that we're in. And then as we also look at the year of 2025, and we look at December. So December, we're coming into that sacred, that very, very spiritual, sacred time as we walk towards the kind of that 25th of December, which is known as often known as Christmas, or depending on the tradition in which in which you house yourself, there are many ways to explore this time. And this time is also seen as walking in the kind of the very sacred time of the year, where the veil between the earthly realm and the higher dimensions is slightly thinner. And so it's easier to access those higher dimensional planes, and therefore the higher dimensional frequencies. And then again, as we look at December, we see that it's the 12th month. It's the final month of our calendar year, of how we articulate our year. And we're also in many ways in a completion year as well. So there is also the energies of completion. There's the energies of completing the year, of completing a particular cycle. Tina Atitia Rana Ashika Kenitia, which also ties very much into solstice energy. So you're completing your outward journey, coming inwards, or you're completing your inward journey, and then kind of whatever has shifted and transformed in the inner world is starting to be more openly expressed on the external. So there is a lot that happens. Like December is quite a dynamic month each year. Dina Ashikata Akanitia, and in particular, December 2025 is really about completion, and completion moving into transition. Shinatitia Rana Ane Titia Kenetia. So as you complete that which you have been up to in 2025, Initia Na Atata Akenetia, the energies that we bring forward, and the energies that of the many energies that are streaming onto the planets, there are these completion energies, or these completion energies to support you to move, to transition into that next level of evolution, whatever that might be. And that is in the vein of the solstice, but it's also in the vein of your own life and what you're looking towards in terms of 2026, 2027, Tina ati tita akene, what is flourishing within you, what wants to be birthed, what wants to incarnate or reincarnate in your life through the work that you've done in the internal in your internal landscape, that which you've shifted internally, that which you've become conscious of or realized within yourself and and the skills and the masteries that you've developed inside yourself, whether they be in terms of actual, what you could call tangible physical skills, whether they be more emotional intelligence type skills, like how you communicate, how you process your emotional field, how you've up-leveled your thinking processes, or how you have developed more of your subtle bodies, your physical, your mental, emotional body to bring in more of this divine light which you naturally be, or to activate and actualize the divine within and have that expressed. So these will have been what many of you have been. In fact, all of you who are listening to this frequency update have been up to is really working with the internal world and the external world to develop this capacity to shine your brilliance, to shine your magnificence in that divine eternal self. Tina atitia rana shina takititia akene titia rana akene tia. So we're inviting you to welcome in this eternal self, this divine self, this what you sometimes call your higher self, but we love the word divine self or divine presence or divine spark. So it is the one we tend to use. Tina ashititia rana akanata ake. So inviting you to welcome that aspect of yourself in more fully as you come into these completion and this transition energy, this completion and transition energy in 2025. What we are supporting you with in this call, in this transmission more with the energy information, we're also supporting you energetically to really utilize the energies that are available for you. And we would streamline or articulate this as bringing in even more of this beautiful divine state of being that is your natural state of being. So the energies that we are broadcasting at the moment on the many dimensions, including what you call the third, fourth, fifth dimension, are frequencies to support the incarnation of the divine self, of that which you truly be. Tina Ashika again out of this, all that you desire, all that is going to feel good to you. Sometimes we use the word aligned. That is going to feel good to you. Has a landing pad, has a place to birth itself from. Tina ashikatiti ake ne titia rana ake, and as no two of you are the same, the energies that you will be receiving in this transmission will be very bespoke, will be very unique to you as it's co-created with you and your higher self, as with us and with us on the higher planes. Shina titia rana ake. So really inviting you to receive these energies to support more of the incarnation of this divine self, and to have it be expressed and visible on the Earth star in your life. Tina atitia rana ashakatiti ki akene tiai. So nishinata ake, just bring a little bit more energy around this to support this birthing, which and also will bring in a bit of energy as well to support completion, so you can fully complete this cycle of 2025 with ease and grace. Anything that is outdated, that it is completed 100%. Anything that you've been working with in 2025 that is ready to be completed, that is ready to be shifted out or kind of put the bow on to fully complete it, whether it be a project or whether it be a relationship or whether it be a loved one moving on, whether that be a child moving from one class to another or one age group to another, or maybe even moving into college or university or out into the world a little bit more. So sometimes there's a grief process that can go along with completion energy. So inviting any of that to also process through with ease and grace. And then anything that you're completing inside yourself that you've been working with that may be more around letting go or developing a mastery within you, that's fully developed and you recognize that and really celebrate it. So we'd also bring in a little bit of celebratory energy as you come into the completion of this year of 2025, really celebrating that which you have accomplished or what has been moved through you through 2025, everything that you have created. Tina Ashikata Akenetia, so bringing in that energy of celebration to really encourage you to celebrate, to be in a place of joy with what it is that you have created and experienced through this year. And that is part of completion. When we complete something, these energies of celebration really help seal it in. It helps anchor it into, anchor you into the new vibration that you have become through the process of what you have created. And it also brings in like it really helps incarnate through that process of celebration, that which has, like it anchors it in. And so it's beautiful. Tina atitita akirata akenetiti akeneti, and then just bringing in a bit of kind of more of the purple flame energies to support anything that is still on its way out and really needs to shift out as you move into the solstice and as you move into the completion of this year. And then also there are some energies coming in now that are on the vibration ray of sacred, or what we call sacred, which is that deep, like that deep, deep, deep recognition that the sacred exists in everything, or the divine exists in everything. Tina a tititia rana ashanata kitia akenetiai. And as this is a month for many of you of recognizing the transition that happened, well, that happens around the solstice, and it has also been connected to the incarnation of sacred deities such as Yeshua, um, Mary Magdalene. So no, it's not the birth of Mary Magdalene, but there's a very strong connection field. Tina Atita Akenetia. So there have been epochs through the Earth star's evolution where streams of consciousness have landed. Tina Ashita Akenetia, Ashanata Akenetia. And so one of those was one of them is, and there were many, is expressed often at this time or recognized and celebrated at this time. So these are really the energies of the sacred, the divine. Tina atata ane titia rane shana mataya tia akene titia akena tia shana marana ake, what you might call prayer. Shana titia akene tia, what you may call shana titia akene ta ake e tia rana aka akene tia. So almost like a homecoming. Shinatia rane mataye, 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 to really honor you, to honor the divine within, and to honor the divine within all. Shinatia rana anata akenetia, to meet yourself in this place and space of deep, deep knowing for who it is that you truly are, and who it is or what it is, who it is that each sentient being and non-sentient being on the Earth star and in the higher planes truly is. Shinata Ake Netia, deeply, deeply, deeply connected to the divine and as divine themselves. So this is an honoring of who it is that you truly are. Kiranata Ake Netia. Yeah, so these are energies for you to receive to support you in the second half of December 25. And as a way to complete this energy update, we call on the energies of the solstice. Tashina titia rana akeni tia, and inviting you to begin to receive fully the energies of the solstice that are aligned for you to receive, that are bespoke and perfect for you. Shinata akene titia rana akene she. And if you choose, you can ask uh, that you continue to receive these energies at the frequency and at the rate that are aligned for you in relationship to the solstice energies until the completion of the solstice, which is a few days after the solstice, 3 to 5 days after the solstice. Beautiful. Shnatai tiarane titi kiarane shai. And then there's the last energy, bringing through the energy of joy to support you to integrate everything that you received in this moment and to support you moving forward to December 31st, 2025. Shanata aka akene tia shenata mataye. Itia rane shanata kitia rana atia narane. Amatama omataye inaye. Amatama omatai ine tia rana taye. Ikia rana shanata kia aka akene tia ramanaye. Ipura matai ni tia rana akene tia romanaye. Ishinamara hahako hane. Ihako ara hanata umahaha kiaye. Ikaya kia rana ishe. Iene kaye kia aha aha aha. And so with love and grace and gratitude, there's a lot of energy coming in this moment, and there's a lot of energy coming onto the planet over the next 2 weeks. So inviting you to fully receive, to move through the transitions that are aligned for you, and wishing you a really beautiful, happy, a beautiful time over this next couple of weeks, a joyful holiday, however you celebrate it. And from our hearts to your hearts, many thanks. And for those of you who have been present with us through this year, and even if it's just been part of the year, or if it's been part of the year, we just want to say thank you, because it's such a pleasure to bring forward these transmissions, and it's a real pleasure to work also one-on-one or in groups with individuals. And we could not and would not do this without you. But we could not do this without your presence. So, well, we could, but it would absolutely not be anywhere as, it wouldn't have the same impact at all. So we really want to thank you and honor you for your presence. With love and grace and gratitude, we complete the transmission. There you go. And we would like to also place on the altar that we have a beautiful, beautiful program that begins on January the 14th, 2026. It's a very deep program. It's a deep dive. It has a group component. So there are group calls and an individual component. So individual calls, there's a lot of pre-recorded material. And it's it's designed to support you to come more fully into incarnating your divine self and have that really express on the Earth star. And it moves deep and fast. And it's a very it's a from my experience transformation absolutely happens. So if you're looking for something where you if you're feeling called and feeling like 2026, I really need, I really want support, and I really wanted, and I'm feeling called to go through a deep internal shift within myself and to shift things in my life, Tina, then this program is for you. And if you're feeling a bit stuck or you're feeling have felt stuck for a while, then this program is absolutely for you. And if you're how do we put it? If you're feeling like almost like something needs to shift, but you're not quite sure what it is, or you're feeling like something is opening up, but you're also not quite sure what it is, or there's some level of something's changing, then this program is really good, will be really, really good for that. And it's a very it's an ex I'm just blown away personally by what transpires for individuals in this year-long journey. So if you're feeling called and you're feeling at all curious, then I would really encourage you to reach out, send me an email, and we can set up a conversation, a call where me and the guys can talk and talk you through the program, what's in it, and also have a conversation around whether it's a good fit for you or not. Tina atitia rana akenetia. So you can go to the website and book a complimentary call, or you can send me an email, and we can set up a time that's going to work for you. So with much love and grace and gratitude, we complete.